did while I was doing it live. So just go check out that video. For the top part, I'm doing something kind of different. Usually the flip over Fulani usually have straight braids going straight to the back. It's like 4 or 5 braids. I decided to do a design. I really thought this was cute. I seen it on someone else. And this design kind of been floating around. I think they call it the Alicia Keys design. So I just want to try it, and that's what I'm doing with this top part. Again, you want to make sure you're not braiding super tight. I'm not adding in any extensions here, like as far as like braiding here at this on this braid, but certain braids, like when it's shorter and not as long and thick around her perimeter, I do add in some expression hair. And you will see me parting a whole lot. I am using my braiding gel, which is Pure Neat Braid. When I say my, I mean that I purchased and I love. Again, all the products will be in the description box below. But you see, I'm just doing the design. You have to really take your time because you don't want to have it tight when you turn on the angle. I've noticed a lot of people do that. They tighten up as they turn. So I'm making sure I'm taking my time and I am just braiding it as best as I can in the time that it'll take to do it. So I did speed up this video a little bit. So it's not at the real time per se, but it is definitely it's close enough to where you know, like, oh, she took her time. Also, if you see it looks kind of rough, like with me turning her head, it's only looking rough again because I sped up the recording process for this video so you guys can see how I did this hairstyle. But if you watch my live, you'll see I'm not aggressively pulling on her hair or turning her head. My daughter is also on her tablet, and it just, I ain't gonna lie, it kind of drives me nuts because she don't want to hold her head the way it need to be held, but she don't mind me moving it, and she know I'm gonna move it the way that I need it to be. So yeah, and you just see I didn't show how I fed in because once I get done with the braid, I actually feed in extensions here, which I've done on my other videos, so you guys can check out how I add to the ends. It's very easy. I do have a braiding wrap like prepped to the side of the braiding hair that I did use, which is 42 inches of expressions, number 2. I do have that to the side, but again, I don't add in the extensions until I get off of her scalp and have braided quite a bit because her hair is just very thick to the point where I don't need as much extensions as you will for probably somebody else with finer texture or thinner texture. You have to add it in according to the width and thickness that you want the cornrow or stitch braid to be. So you see I'm just cleaning up the parts. It is so satisfying watching that, by the way. But anyway, I'm just cleaning up the parts, getting ready for the next braid, and you guys can continue watching to see how I did this Fulani hairstyle. Of course, it's going to be some individuals up at the top, which you'll also see me doing, and then you'll see me add in the boho curls. So on this part, I was gonna do another like basically like a triangle look. I ended up doing two braids right here, which you'll see I did not do